Hey, what is up everyone? Danny and Alex. In the previous video, we looked at some basic submission holds from the mount position. In this next segment, we're gonna show you more attacks you can do from that position as well. Check it out. All right, so this next position I want to show is how to combine your transition, all right? So from here, I have the mount position, but I want to attack to the neck using the back control. So I'm going to teach you guys one good way I like to use to get the back from the mount, okay? So the first thing is going to consist of pushing his arm across, all right? So sometimes there's many ways, but I'm going to show you a quick way for NoGi. Is going to use this arm and just apply pressure onto the neck to make him look in this direction. When I do so, this creates a lot of tension. So what you do, you use the wrist bone against the neck and you cup your palm against the shoulder. What's going to happen now is he's going to not like that resistance and this is going to come up, right? So it's going to look like this, right? So now I'm going to apply pressure using my chest. Once I have the arm trap, my arm is going to find its way through behind his neck and trap his wrist as such. This is referred to as the gift wrap. Now, my free arm is gonna come up, control the elbow, because if I don't, and I just come up, he might turn and come back to the same initial position. So when I'm here, I wanna make sure he stays exactly where he is, so I'm gonna use this hand and control him. If I can control this elbow now, I can keep him exactly where he is. So I'm gonna bring my knee where my elbow is, I'm gonna slide it up, and now I'll end up in this position right here. So this is the technical mount position. Now I'm gonna use this palm and slide it to his forearm. All right, like a seatbelt position. I'm just holding on to him as such. Once I have this connection now, what has to happen is I bring my elbow onto my lap. I'll bring and tuck my foot behind his waist. And now I don't wanna rock onto my hip. I wanna have a seat and rock him to the opposite side so I can take the back control. And now from here, I can start my submission attacks. All right, let's look at it one more time. This time I'll do it on the opposite side so you guys can see when I fall back to take the back. So we're gonna bring our body weight to make sure his arm crosses over. So I'm gonna use my hand, cross face here to make the elbow come up. Now apply the weight with my body. My chest goes over the elbow and the tricep. The free hand goes behind his neck, traps his wrist. This one goes to his elbow. Now, once I have this control, I'm gonna bring my knee and slide it exactly where my elbow is so I can raise the other one and bring him onto my lap. See how I bring my elbow to my lap? Now, from this position here, I'm gonna go underneath and use double arm control right here. Now, what's important is that I don't rock back onto my butt. I wanna have a seat, tuck my feet inside, and now rock him to the opposite side. When I have a seat, I don't wanna try to take the back from here. My foot's gonna get stuck. So I need to windshield wiper myself. Let's turn this way, Alex. And from here, I'll windshield wiper to the complete opposite side like this, see? Boom. Now from here, I'll have the back control and I can start attacking some chokes or arm lock positions. So in this next attack, what we're gonna do is, let's assume you understand and you've watched the previous video, which is the Americana. You'll also learn how to do the arm bar. We're gonna combine both into a double attack. So Alex is gonna start attacking the Americana. From here, a very common reaction to defend is, I'm gonna loop my hand through and weave to bring this arm back into the middle. So he's gonna take advantage and capitalize on attacking that arm. So as he goes for the first attack, and he sees this elbow come off the ground, he's gonna start to set up the attack for the near side arm bar. See how he molds his hip around that shoulder? And now he's gonna cup the arm here, and now steal it and pass his foot and attack the arm bar. All right, so one more time. He attacks the Americana. The opponent defends by trapping his arm. My goal is to bring this back into the center. So as he sees this, he's gonna turn, wrap the arm, trap it, and now steal that arm, pass his foot, and get the arm bar. right, the last submission attack we're gonna do is attacking the neck, all right? So this one is called the guillotine. The guillotine is a good submission hold you can do in NoGi Jiu-Jitsu in the mount position. So from here, what we're gonna do is wrap the arm around the neck. So I have to go under and push his face to the side as such. Once I see this, I'm gonna continue through and stay very low so I can bring my arm and weave it across my lap and in front of his chest. Okay, now, when you do this, you wanna make sure that your arm is not stiff. You don't close your fist like this. You're only gonna get this position at the end when you sink the choke in. When you set it up, you have to have a very soft arm, almost like a limp arm, and use the open palm so you can find your way through. So as you go around the face, you wanna find the thumb underneath the chin, and all of your palm, your fingers are gonna slide in front of your body as such. So you wanna go and bring your hand to this side of the shoulder under the neck, okay? So once you're here, you bring his face in this position. That lifts the head off the mat, you wrap it. Look, limp arm goes underneath, and watch my fingers here. They're gonna come up, and the fingers are gonna go all the way where his shoulder is, right here, okay? Now, once I have his neck here, I'm gonna go palm to palm, but I'm gonna post my head to the mat, palm to palm, and now I'm gonna bring my shoulder to my waist and sink the choke. So it's important when you bring the choke in and you have the neck, you don't wanna arch your back up, all right? What you wanna do is just close the gap. That gap where his neck is, you wanna close it, and you wanna imagine you wanna bring your elbow onto your lap, okay? So once again, let's look from the side here, maybe you'll see a little bit better. So I'm gonna push his face, expose the neck, go around. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna raise my knees off the mat so you guys can see a little bit more what's going on. So I'll post my head. In reality, your knees are gonna stay on the mat. So watch here, see? So let me tuck my shirt in so you guys can see the hand that walks inside, okay? So we'll go 1, 2, and right here. This is what I mean. Bring your hand down, Alex. Right here. You want your fingers across, all right? So once we're here, this palm goes against your fingers, like a seatbelt position. And now from here, sink it and bring the elbow to your waist. All right, guys, so there you have it. 3 more submission techniques you can use in NoGi Jiu-Jitsu from the mounted position. Hope you enjoyed this content. Leave us a thumbs up. And if you are new here, once again, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. Until next time.
See you guys in the next video.
Take care.